It's time for the Giz Wiz with Mad's Maddest Writer, Dick D. Bartolo. This is episode 1523, recorded Wednesday, June 17th, 2015. Instant Six-Pack! This episode of the Giz Wiz is brought to you by Harry's. For guys who want a great shave experience for a fraction of what you're paying now, go to harrys.com. Get $5 off your first purchase by entering the code GIZWIZ when you check out. On this episode of the Giz Wiz, we have two food gadgets that will make you go mmm, and another gadget that will hopefully get you out of cardiac arrest. Next on the Giz Wiz!
It's the same dumb show with Dickie D and OMG chat on your PC. It's time for the Giz Wiz because gadgets are his business. They've got a gizmo sickness, geek disease, under pathology, rows and rows of USBs, glowing LEDs. Get ready for the Giz Wiz now.
Now! I hope you are excited for this episode of the Giz Wiz, and here he is, the Wiz of Gizzes himself, Dick D. Bartolo.
Chad, how you doing?
Oh, man, this week.
You just ran back from an event, right?
Yes, it is E3, the big video game convention in Los Angeles, for the last, since what day is it? Wednesday. Since Sunday, I have been covering video game news for Mindcrack, which is the group of YouTubers that I am a part of, and running all over the convention floor, going to different parties to talk business with people, and generally stressing myself out over the fact that there are not enough hours in the day.
Okay.
So it's been a lot of fun, but it's been a ton of work, and I've seen a lot of cool gaming-related things over the past 4 days. So yeah.
Is E3 still a big event?
Humongous.
Because originally gaming used to be part of CES.
Yeah.
And then gaming kind of got so big, they split it off. And then I think there was a short time when E3 wasn't doing well. Is that correct?
It's true. There was a kind of a time when E3 decided to open to the public, or they got smaller and they kind of scaled back and whatnot. It is alive and well. They take over all of the Las Vegas convention, Los Angeles. Where do I live? The Los Angeles Convention Center, and both West and South halls. And the booths are amazing, humongous sculptures, and there's some of the booths are literally buildings inside of another building with its own air conditioning
system. Is it back to trade only?
It is trade only. It's industry only, but it's pretty. Actually, you know what? I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure that it's industry only.
Okay.
Because but whenever it's not industry only, I see a lot of like cosplayers who are like people who dress up in costume, and it's definitely a different feel. It feels like it's still industry, even if it's not.
Okay.
PAX. I keep calling E3 PAX whenever I talk about it for some silly reason, which is a completely different video game convention. But E3 is still just as big as ever. There's some amazing games. We've been getting some great content. If you go to youtube.com/Mindcrack Network, you can see there's the Microsoft and the Sony event, the press events up already, and I'll be editing a lot more of them right after this show ends. So it's
great.
Oh man, I'm so super duper excited about even the rest of today and tomorrow and everything.
When does it end?
It will end tomorrow. Thursday is the last day. And it's funny, it started on Monday, but all of the press conferences were the day before. It started on Tuesday, which was yesterday, but all the press conferences were on Monday. And there was even a press conference on Sunday. Whew. It's just like CES, where everything...
CES, it opens Tuesday, but everything starts on Sunday.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's been a lot of fun, and I've seen some really, really, really cool games. So I'm really happy about it. What have you been up to?
Let's see. The reason we moved this back to Wednesday is that starting tomorrow, there are a lot of events in New York City because there's something here called CE Week, which is kind of like the mid-year CES. And even though that event's only 2 days, all the other companies plan other events knowing press is coming into the city for the CE Week. And the first one is tomorrow night with Pepcom, and there's a Max Borges thing with gadgets tomorrow afternoon. And also Mad Moved. Do you have a chance to grab those three pictures?
I do. I would just grab those. Now, the second
so,
link you sent over is not working for me.
Not
but I'm going to try to work on it.
Yeah, well, just show me what picture comes up.
So this is the first one.
All right, so Mad moved into a new building, and the funny thing is, they brought my office over exactly as it was. And when I was showing Dennis the pictures, Dennis said, "Wait, this is your old office."
Whoa, no way!
I didn't have quite as many boxes in my office.
No way. So they took a photo of it and like put everything back where it should go.
They pretty much put everything back exactly the way it was. Even that red that was up against the wall I had, which is a little bulletin board. What's new in my office is once a month or so, I will share it with the art department. And you see those two chairs with the blue cushions. Those are two Mac stations. And once a month, or they told me it could be as little as once every 2 months, the art department will meet in there and they'll have all the scans from all the art pieces. And they all get in there together and put the magazine together at those Mac stations.
Wow, that's cool.
So,
and you didn't have that before? How were they?
No, I didn't. And also, someone forgot to put my identification number on the bookcases, which is why in my office, since I'm not an executive, are all the bound copies of all the Mads ever printed. Whoa. And they're in those green cases, and they forgot to send the bookcases to put them in. But I got an email today saying that they found the bookcases. They had sent them over, but to the wrong place. So
now those are all old Mad magazines?
Those are Mad magazines, and there's something. A lot of Mad is on film. Oh, wow. So that if they have to put together specials, they can pull together the artwork that's already been digitized, and that's in some of those boxes. I think the cardboard boxes has all the digitized Mads. And I was upset. I have a 5-foot-high cardboard Alfred E. Newman cutout. I was told that turned up.
Somewhere else?
Somewhere else. I could have sworn someone had stolen it, but they didn't. Did any of these?
That was the one that looked like me. It had the hair.
Yeah, yes, exactly. Yeah. Did either of the other pictures come up?
Yeah, so the other one, it looks like there was, I'm not exactly sure which one is gone. But this one, whoops, that one works.
Okay, this is our fancy new entrance.
It's nice.
To Mad Magazine, part of Warner Brothers. Warner Brothers has moved DC Comics to California, but luckily no one at Mad wanted to go, and they said Mad could stay in the city. So we moved into this division of Warner Brothers, and we are sharing the floor with, we haven't unpacked yet. I think we're sharing the floor with Access Hollywood and maybe TMZ. We're sharing it with 2 TV shows.
Wow. Wow.
2 Warner Brothers TV shows. Yeah, so that's pretty neat.
Very cool. Now, speaking of Mad Magazine, I have something I'm super duper excited to show everyone.
Yes.
My parents, I was in the Mad Magazine a few months back, and my parents for my birthday decided that they were going to frame the magazine that I was in. And that's a long process. It takes a long time to get something framed, and also I had lost the Mad Magazine, so you had to ship me one that had your signature on it. But it is finally finished. It is so beautiful. They
did a great job.
Isn't this an amazing, amazing job? So here, let me show it to you.
Yeah, so this is a takeoff on Shark Tank.
Right.
Which is where people pitch gadgets to investors. And when I was assigned writing it, I said to John Ficarra, can I put a lot of people from Twit in it? because they're all about crazy inventions. And John said, yeah, that's okay. And then Tom Richmond, the artist, went on the web and found Chad's website. And there's me, there's Dickie D, there's Chad. And so pages of people from Twitter in it.
Right. Yeah, Leo and Lisa are on the other. I couldn't fit all the pages in here.
They're on the back of the picture.
They're just on the other side. And then on this side is the Mad Magazine you signed.
Yeah.
It says, hi, Chad. I think it says, hi, Chad. Is that
yeah,
hi?
it does. That's Chad.
Yeah. And then Madly, Dick D. Bartolo. This is something I will cherish forever. Big thanks to my parents for letting me frame it. Big thanks to you.
That's
for letting
great.
me
I like the red frame.
Isn't it amazing? It really works.
Outlining the pages in red is great.
Yeah. This is So I'm gonna hang this up in the hallway. It'll be one of the first things people see when they come into my house. And
great. Oh, not the hallway out in the street. The hallway inside your. Okay.
Yeah, like when you go through the front door, and I'm in an apartment complex, that hallway. I'm going to put it in that hallway.
Okay.
Anyway, so I just really, 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 really.
Well, thank you. I'm flattered that you would do that. Super.
Thank you. Gosh. And then before we move on, I do want to apologize for last week's episode that we had an advertiser, Little Bits, who we love. But it wasn't. I didn't make it exactly clear that it was an advertiser at the start of the ad, and especially to the live viewers, that shocked a lot of people. And my thought process was that there's going to be a lower third in the edit, but unfortunately, the Monocaster, I have to create a new scene for each lower third. So this scene is different from this scene, and if I move my hand really fast, you can actually see my hand freeze, because the Monocaster has to switch in between scenes whenever it does that. So I didn't have enough, and I've run out of scenes. So I didn't have enough scenes for a lower third. So to some of the live viewers, it was not obvious that Little Bits advertisement was an advertisement, and I want to apologize for that. And so in the future, I will make it explicit whenever there's an advertiser. We have another fantastic advertiser on this episode, and I just want to let you know that won't happen again. So thanks for bearing with us, and we're sorry if that was confusing to anyone on last week's episode.
And also, we should say that we had one irate letter and 20 positive letters saying, we're contributing Patreon, and if you also can make some additional money with ads, feel free.
That was really nice. Some people said
it was very kind of people to do that. So.
That really
appreciated
that. That really was. With that, I guess let's jump into the thing the show's all about, some gadgets. I'm so
we'll jump into an event I went to last week called the Inspired Home, an event put on by the International Housewares Association. And the first thing, when I came across this, I thought, oh my gosh, I heard about this, but I never saw it. Do you know about the PancakeBot?
I don't. And I would like to think there's a cartoon that I love. It's called Adventure Time, and there is a pie making bot, and he has this arm, and it looks like a microwave with an arm on the side. And I really hope that the PancakeBot looks like that. It has
I'll show. We have two videos. One is the first video. I think the guy's name is Miguel, and to entertain his two daughters, he used Lego and a ketchup bottle to build a toy to amuse them. And so that's a little 1.5-minute video. So let's watch that little video, and then I'll tell you what happened after that.
Perfect. Is that the one you linked over?
I linked over.
This one?
Here, that's it.
Perfect.
Exactly.
Good.
Okay. So this is a Lego Mindstorms kit.
Make some
and
pancakes?
two ketchup bottles.
Right here. You see it right there.
I love the different colored Legos. That is so funny. She is so happy. Oh my, that is cool. Lego Mindstorms is so neat.
Pretty smart, isn't he?
It's so neat.
Making Mickey Mouse pancakes.
looks like it's making little Mickey faces, mouse faces.
I can't figure out if it's making the exact same thing twice or not.
Yeah. Kind of looks like it is.
Yeah, oh, it is. It's making 2 minutes.
Pancake truck.
And then I think she hit the little thing, and now he's making a pancake truck.
Oh.
So this is pretty tricky, getting the pancake batter exactly the way you want it to be.
Oh yeah, you have to get the batter mixture just right. If it's too runny, I could see it's like doesn't work. Wow. I wonder how it's getting the pancake mix out. Is he squeezing the bottle?
You know what? I think it is. I think it's a thing it's 2 ketchup bottles in there. So what happened was, it turned out that I think the kids liked it, and the friends of the kids liked it, and he decided, let's go to Kickstarter and see if we can if anybody else is
here we are
interested.
now.
Okay, and before you run that little video, he wanted $50,000. The campaign's over, and they ended up with 2,074 backers.
Whoa.
And $460,584. So almost, instead of 50,000, almost $500,000.
Wow.
And this is where he is now this is what PancakeBot looked
my name
like
is Miguel
now.
Valenzuela, and today my family and I are kickstarting breakfast with PancakeBot. Yeah!
So that's the inventor and the kids.
It's never been easier to draw your favorite shapes as a pancake than with PancakeBot. First, you import the image into the software.
Oh, whoa.
Then you trace over the outline. After that, you go back and fill it in. Once you hit print, PancakeBot draws your pancake onto the hot griddle. It draws the first lines you drew first, so those become darker. Then it comes back and does the fill. PancakeBot uses a special vacuum and pressure system that we've developed in order to control the batter flow.
3, 2, 1, 0, liftoff!
Wow.
The coolest thing about PancakeBot is the fun of using technology to print your own food in the form of your favorite character or shape.
This is just the
PancakeBot is
start.
technology that inspires you to create,
We're gonna have
inspires you to make, and inspires you to
Star
play with
Trek
your
style
food.
food synthesizer soon.
PancakeBot is also great for your brand. Whether you manage a hotel chain, an amusement park, or a small cafe, you can use PancakeBot to add a unique experience for your customers to remember you by.
Wow.
That's pretty neat, isn't it?
That is way cool.
Thank you very much for watching the PancakeBot
Thank
in
you.
action.
Thank you. I'm going to
Yeah,
order one.
and I didn't realize that it's actually doing it right on the griddle.
Yes. So
so
the
you
print
set-
surface.
It is what you're cooking on.
That's amazing. That is
Yeah.
amazing.
So we asked her if there were any other uses, and they said they said the main thing is consistency that they can work with. And I said, could you ice cakes with it? And they said that they're looking at that. They're looking at commercial applications for PancakeBot. And I asked her what she thought it would retail for. And I think the people who backed it were getting them at $2.99 for the PancakeBot.
Yeah, let me look. It looks like.
So the thing is, you sort of have to have a lot of space, because this one device is kind of, I'm thinking of a 1.5 or a 2.5 room apartment. You need that entire thing just to make a pancake.
Man, yeah, it looks like there were some early birds going for
Right.
150, 170.
Oh, okay.
And this says that that's $150, or wait, it's 50% off. So MSRP that they want is $299, so $300.
Okay, that's what she said.
Right.
And like all projects this involved, I know it says shipping in April, but I believe they're shipping in the fall now. So, but I mean that's building quite a complicated to my mind, machine to get into the marketplace.
Yes.
So that little video we saw, I think, was prototype 3.
Wow.
So that was pretty neat, though.
I think so too. And he said it in the Kickstarter, and I think this is absolutely correct. Any business that is going to have the PancakeBot make their logo pancakes sold. Like that would be so exciting. That'd be so cool.
Yeah.
Oh man.
And at a banquet or at a press event,
Exactly.
to have 3 of these making your logo as pancakes.
Oh my gosh.
People would love it. They would take 1,000 pictures of your logo.
Exactly. They would share that all over the internet. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. That is.
Could you make? I'm going to ask Dennis. Maybe he can make me logo. You make a logo pancakes? Yeah, he's going to do it. He's going to
It'd be
build
great
one
to
of
make a
those.
pancake that looks exactly like your mustache, and then you wouldn't know if you had pancake on your face or not.
Oh, that's good.
You know, you could just hide behind the pancake.
That's good.
Anyway, that is
so that's PancakeBot.
Amazing. PancakeBot. And you can find out more at pancakebot.com.
Exactly.
And then also Kickstarter if you want to. Oh, PancakeBot.
You know,
it just goes to
PancakeBot
Kickstarter.
right now is not in use, so it goes directly to their
right, the Kickstarter.
But I think the project is over, right?
Yes, you cannot back.
Yeah. Okay, so they're choosing to use the Kickstarter website until they get further along, I think.
Right.
All right, so after finding out about how to make pancakes, I found out how to make drinks the easiest way ever, as you'll see in this video from the show.
Ooh.
Hey, Dick DiBartolo, Mads Madness, trying to end the Giz Wiz. We're at the IHA Inspired Home event, and I have something that's inspiring. This is the perfect, what is this called?
So we have perfect drink, and we also have perfect bake. But I'm going to give you a demo of perfect drink today.
Perfect drink, that's what we want to learn about. And tell us your name and what you do at the company.
Absolutely. My name is Darren Barry, and I'm actually one of the co-founders of Perfect Company, and also one of the inventors of it. Yep.
Well, you can't get better than that. Okay, so show us what we're going to do with Perfect Drink.
Absolutely. First of all, it's a interactive scale and an app. You connect it to, and what you're able to do is you use the app to look up the hundreds of different drinks that we actually have in the app. We have over
I need
400
this.
right now, and you
There
can
are
also add in
400
your own
drinks
drink.
in there.
But I'm going to go ahead and pick one from my menu today, and I'm going to go ahead and make you an amaretto sour. So I just press build.
Okay,
I love
we're in
amaretto.
build.
Yeah, we're in build, and then it's going to tell me to put a shaker onto the scale. You can use any shaker you want. You can use the one that it comes with, or you can use your own shaker, or if you want to make servings for 100, you can put a punch bowl on there.
Okay, we'll just do one.
Let's do one for now, okay. Then the first the first ingredient it's telling me to pour is the amaretto. So I'm going to pour the amaretto, and as I pour it, you'll see on the screen, it actually measures in real time as I'm pouring the amaretto in there.
Oh,
and it'll tell me
wow.
exactly when to stop.
Isn't that neat?
Oh, wow, and it lights up. We get a check mark.
That's right, and it also dings to tell you that you poured the proper amount. The next ingredient is actually going to be lemon juice.
Okay, do we have lemon juice?
Uh-oh, we don't have lemon
good.
juice for the
We
demo.
always
Everyone,
recommend
let's run to the
freshly
store.
squeezed
and grab
lemon juice,
some-
which we just squeezed. So I'm going to go ahead and pour the lemon juice in there. And as I pour it in, it will measure in real time and tell me exactly when to stop.
Another ding, another check.
Now, if I would have over poured it, it would have actually told me to go back and put some more amaretto
Oh, I was
in.
about to
So I
ask.
would
Oh, that
actually
is
always
so
have a perfectly
cool.
balanced drink.
Oh, that's really great.
So now it's telling me to put some ice.
Zealous
in.
Quiche knows that I need this.
All right, Dan's getting ice.
Put the ice in the shaker. Now, it's also going to tell me how long to shake it for. So when I take the shaker off the scale, it's going to start the timer, which is 10
Oh,
seconds. Because when
wow.
you shake a
Isn't that
drink with
neat?
ice,
This is
you're actually
so
introducing
cool.
water into that drink, and you don't want to over dilute it. And in some cases, you want more water than others. So it's going to tell me to stop shaking after 10 seconds.
Okay. Now this part I could do myself because, you have to actually strain it.
It actually has a built-in strainer in the shaker. So we'll just go ahead and pour it in there. And there you go.
Oh, it made a perfect drink. And now we'll see if this is perfect or not.
I bet that's very refreshing.
Well, it tastes great.
It was great.
So now, what are we talking about price-wise?
So this retails for $49.99. It includes the scale, iPad or a iPhone stand, a phone stand, because it does work with both Android phones, Apple phones, as well as tablets.
Okay.
And it also comes with the stainless steel shaker.
Oh, it comes with a
And that
shaker.
price was?
Yeah.
$49.99.
Oh, that's a great party gift. The scale, the shaker,
That is
the app. You
wow,
use your
you hit
own
that on the
Android
head.
or
Bring
iOS
that to a
device,
party. Everyone
but you
will
get
love
the
you.
stand.
Exactly right. Yeah.
Okay, and this little guy over here that's glowing blue and looking very techy.
So this is our pro version of Perfect Drink and or Perfect Bake, because it will work with both apps. It's wireless Bluetooth. It's also going to be one of the most accurate scales on the market. It's actually going to measure down to 1/10 of a gram all the way up to 6 kilograms. It's backlit, nice big display, something that we want people to be very proud of to have in their home. It also works as a standalone kitchen scale as well,
Which I
but
use
it also
often.
connects to all of our different apps. It will also connect to our new apps that are coming out at the end of the year, which are Perfect Smoothie and Perfect Kitchen.
Wow, and the price on that is?
This set is going to be $99. Comes with the stainless steel scale. Also will come with a set of bowls and a shaker as well.
Now that sounds really great. And your website is?
So our website is perfectdrinkapp.com or perfectbakeapp.com.
That is really great. It's really a super gift idea, and the drinks are really wonderful. What we do is we walk around and then we come back and pretend to be other people, and then we get Darren to make us
you
more
put Dennis
drinks.
in
So
front
this
of
is
the
like
camera.
8th round here. Dick DiBartolo, Mazmet is trying to end the Giz Wiz. One Take Theater here. I can't even talk. One Take Theater here on GizWiz.tv. I did it!
Woo!
Yeah, and on Amazon it's $42.
Oh my gosh, you might just make me buy another product live on air. By the way, the
it's
Bluetooth
really,
thing came
you get
in.
the scale. The wireless version, by the way, is not out yet. So is it still $42?
Yeah, I see 41.89.
40.
That's the
Yeah, you
price.
get the scale, you get the cable that goes from the scale to your iPad or your smartphone. It's iOS, it's Android, and it works really neat. I was so impressed with it. You get the stainless steel cocktail shaker.
Man, part of me
And-
wonders if like maybe there's a drink that I like to make a little bit different than the recipe. If you could edit the recipe.
You can put it. You can add in your own drinks.
What?
Yeah.
Dick,
And I
this is
love
so
the fact that if you
perfect.
accidentally pour in too much of something,
Yeah.
it goes back and tells you how to correct it. But wait, there's more.
But wait, what is more?
The more is you can tell the app what liquor you have in the house. And then it'll give you a list of what you can make with what you have in the house.
I'm sold. I'm sold.
And then you
know what
pick it
even
out,
sold me
you-
even more?
What?
Free 1-day shipping from Amazon.
Oh. Wow.
I might
One
just
day
add this
shipping.
one to my cart, and then
Did you see that new Amazon thing? Remember we were joking about, I posted on YouTube that Amazon was going to have same night shipping,
Yeah,
assuming that someone from the factory was going to go by your house. They
you're
would
right,
just
and drop it off. Yes.
And now they're talking about having like civilians who are going past a factory would pick something up
Oh, I
and
did
drop it.
Not hear that.
Yes, it is.
Somebody at Amazon listens to Giz Wiz.
Yeah,
That's
I
all
think
I'm
so.
saying.
I think so.
So,
Anyway.
so is it like the Dunkin' Donuts sign? We have fresh packages, and then you pick up. And
Yeah, yes. Instead of help wanted, it'll just say, "Are you going anywhere near 319 West 82nd Street? You want to make a buck?"
It'll be a package with just a sticker that has a hitchhiking thumb,
Oh,
and
that's
then like
very funny.
West LA or like.
That's very funny.
Different.
That's very
Oh
funny.
my gosh.
I think that's going to have a lot of kinks in it. But,
Yeah, I don't really want some random person coming to my
No,
front
not at
door.
all. No,
really
the
do
guy
not want
says, before I drop this off, what's in it?
You're right.
Yeah.
Exactly. This is heavy. I'm not gonna trust someone who doesn't have a career on the line to take my Amazon package away
Yeah.
from an employee. I don't
Yeah,
trust
yeah.
it sitting on the stoop for a few minutes.
Yeah,
Gosh.
I know. Yeah. something's not going to.
Yes.
That has to be worked out more carefully.
Yeah, a little bit. Well, that is the
Anyway,
perfect gadget, Dick.
Isn't that neat? Isn't that neat? Now, our
gadget.
third thing is a company. The booth, I think, just said Mace, and I'm thinking, what's a strange thing? They're only carrying Mace. Well, it turns out. Did you know that there is a company called Mace?
No.
And they make Mace, the pepper spray.
Is this like a thing like you say Kleenex because you forget the actual word for tissue paper?
No, you know what?
Is it pepper spray and Mace is just the brand?
That is exactly correct.
Oh, wow.
That is because I noticed all the literature after Mace, it has the copyright sign.
Of course.
So, and they make Mace in every conceivable container and decorated ones for women. And I asked about New York City because, New York City always has laws more stringent than anywhere else. And he said, New York City is very strange. You can't sell Mace and you can't buy Mace, but you can use Mace. So if you go to New Jersey and buy Mace, and then in New York someone attacks you and you use Mace, you have not broken the law. Weird. But they can't ship Mace to New York, and they said we can't even give samples of Mace out. But what was interesting is he said, but we have a totally new product called Mace Alert, which is a phone system, has nothing to do with pepper spray.
Oh.
And they sent me a little 1-minute video with the CEO of the company explaining Mace Alert 911. And this is it.
One of the products that I want to show is this Mace 911. So everybody's heard, I've fallen, I can't get up, and you're tied to a monthly contract. What we did is we licensed technology that's cell phone agnostic. So this will use any cell phone provider anywhere. Okay. What it does is it finds the cell phone tower closest to you. When I hit this button, the next thing we'll hear is calling 911.
Calling 911.
So it'll call, I'm going to cancel it so we don't disrupt the 911 operator.
I would hope
but
so.
What it does is basically
Good thing
we'll
there's
call
a cancel
911.
button.
It has two-way voice. It's battery operated. So
Wow.
God love my 83-year-old Irish mother who was born in Ireland. She doesn't know the internet from her hairnet, but she can use this product. And it's safe and it's reliable. And battery operated makes it easy for use. And then it's half the price of Life Alert and some of the other subscription plans.
Mace.com, they're headquartered right here in Northeast Ohio. John, thank you for all that you do in keeping us safe.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
That's very cool.
Yeah, so there's no monthly charge. And I said, like, after you use it once, do you do anything? No, you can use it as many times as you want. And I asked again, is it legal in New York City? Because I think in New York City, burglar alarms are not allowed to call 911.
What?
Yes, if you have an auto dialer, you cannot put the
Why
New York
is
City
911
police
so burglar friendly? You can't buy Mace. You can't call 911.
That's interesting. That's interesting. I have no, the thing is, there are only 3 policemen in all of New York City,
Yeah.
so it's a very little known fact. No,
I wonder if they were
they're-
getting. If it seems like obviously 2 different issues is some ordinance against Mace, but then also it seems like maybe the call lines were getting too overused.
There are 8 million people
Yeah.
in the city,
And
so
false alarms, I'm sure, are a
yes,
lot.
so they figured, don't call us.
Wow.
Call New Jersey 911. Let them come across the bridge and
You're right.
But,
PC guy
anyway,
brings
so
up.
that,
Oh, go ahead.
no, I was just gonna say, Mace 911 is $249, but then it's forever. You don't have to buy anything after that.
Right. PC guy brings up a good point in the chat room is all old cell phones, they do not need a current plan in order to call 911. So if you just happen to have an old cell phone around and you place a 911 call, the cell phone will try its hardest to get to a tower and complete that call.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, then you would have to program it. I mean, I think the thing here is that it's just one red button. And
Exactly.
go.
Exactly.
And
You'd have to
also-
unlock it or turn it on, and then.
And also, this will pick up any carrier.
Yeah.
So you don't have to be in your own carrier's
Right.
But that's good to
and
know.
And also, I bet that the battery lasts a lot longer on the Mace Alert. I think that your phone does normally, the antenna only works with one carrier.
Right.
And
I know. I still have my cell phone. It's okay. Please charge your phone for 12 hours and try 911 again.
Yes. I'm sorry, you must go through this phone setup before you're able to dial 911.
Is this really an emergency? Do you not have any friends you can call instead of us? We're very busy.
That is very cool, very cool. Next, we have to thank our sponsor for this episode, and that is Harry's. Let's be honest. Before I got Harry's, one of the things that I dreaded was going into the shower. I like to shave in the shower because my face is all steamy and my facial hair is all soft. And looking at the razor blade and seeing an old blade. And knowing that I hadn't gone to the store to pick one up, and even if I went through that process, it costs a lot of money, a ton of money to get blades. So you kind of keep hold of those old blades because it costs a lot, and you have to go to the store and buy them. Introducing Harry's. Harry's is a fantastic shave experience where the razor blades and razor handles are shipped right to your door. You can find out more at harrys.com. Let me go ahead and show you their website. You go to harrys.com and you can shop for a pack. The Truman set is one of my favorites. So you get to choose your color, just like this, of the handle, and you'll get 2 blades, some great shave gel, and also a carrying case for your razor. You actually have the set, don't you, Dick?
I have this set. I like this set. I have the orange handle. And that little carry case is good for throwing it in your shave kit. I mostly shave at the gym. That way you can put the razor blade in and throw it in your shave kit and not worry about sticking your hand in to get something and hitting the razor because it's protected in that little container.
Right.
And yeah, just $15. But you don't have to pay $15.
No. We have a special deal for you guys because Harry's is amazing and they've come through for us. So you can go to harrys.com, that's HARRYS.com, and you get $5 off your first purchase by using the code Giz Wiz. GIZWIZ. Use the code Giz Wiz at checkout and you'll get $5 off your first purchase from harrys.com. And we want to thank Harry's for their support of the Giz Wiz. Thanks so much, Harry's. Now, Dick.
Well, now.
It is time.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, my
gosh.
gosh.
There is no stopping.
You know you
Chad's.
But you might want it at Chad's. Crappy corn.
Yup, the drapes that lead to the brick house.
We're back.
And now he was in Petaluma, and now he's back in L.A.
Man.
We call them the time machine drapes.
Man, the weather in Petaluma, it's not so great today. It's here in L.A. It's quite different. I love the teleport in the middle of the show is
Teleport's great.
It's great. So we are doing outside gadgets this month. And I want to do kind of a silly gadget. Sometimes we do sort of serious gadgets.
What was the last very serious gadget?
I thought that the cooler light, that wasn't too silly.
Oh no, that was good. That was good. Actually, I bought them.
Actually use. I
bought 2 of them.
You did? Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna use them in my dock box.
Oh, perfect.
Box big. Yeah.
That's perfect.
I have lines and things in there, and at night I have to bring a flashlight this way, and they will go on.
That is perfect. So I found this. This is in the original packaging from Amazon. Its name is the Beer Belt. The Beer Belt.
The Beer Belt.
The Beer Belt.
That's a polka. The Beer Belt. The Beer Belt polka.
The beer. Yes. And basically, when you're out there in the wild and you're camping, you got to have more than just one beer close at hand.
See,
let's change. Maybe not beer. Let's say drinks. So you put the Beer Belt on. This one comes in camo, so that the deer won't see you. This, it's like an ammo pouch, but for your drinks. It clips on.
Ammo for your drinks, okay.
Ammo for your drinks.
Right,
Clips on just like
okay.
this. You can secure the size. And now you have pouches for your cans. So I don't happen to have beer at the house right now. So we're going to have to use Diet A&W root beer because that's the type of soda that I like to buy. It fits! I was actually kind of this goes all the way through. I was afraid that this would.
Wait a minute. Why does it go all the way through?
I don't know. I was really afraid the can would fall all the way through, but it doesn't. So this is like a fanny pack for carbonation.
Okay. So what's there, a little ridge down there that does keep the can from going through?
I think they taper the pocket.
Oh, I see. I got it.
They taper the pocket so that the can doesn't fall through. So now I feel like this would be a great addition for cooks. You know, you're out and about cooking, and apparently you need 6 drinks at hand.
If you like to do practical jokes like the Three Stooges, is to shake up the belt and then go around opening the cans. There you go. There you go. Hey, Mo, take a whiff for this, and then open one of those.
I feel like I should do a catwalk, just like bow, 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 bow. I really do. Gosh, I wonder if we can figure out some way.
How did you stumble upon this?
The beer belt? I do not remember. I do not remember at all.
Did you wake up and said, "Oh, you know what? A beer belt would be good."
The research for the Giz Wiz sometimes goes weird. Let's say that. I will.
Or is this actually a gift for your father next Sunday for Father's Day?
So, that would be. Oh man, that would be hilarious. Especially, he'd have to put soda in it. He's I believe 25 years sober.
Okay.
God, we're gonna make this an ammo holster for cans.
Well, you could put tools. You can't use it for other stuff. Everything else would fall
It'd have
through.
to taper. It would have to taper just like the can does.
What does this work of art cost?
This work of art, luckily, if you need cans on the go quickly, this doesn't work as well as an ammo
I don't
holder,
think so.
By the way, it's only $8.65. So if you're worried,
and it's Amazon Prime.
It has Amazon Prime. It does. Good reviews off of 47. You know, who is actually legitimately buying this? I wonder if any of the reviews say, I bought this for what? Great idea, poor execution, great for laughs, okay?
Oh, great for laughs, okay. Well, that is a good party gift, actually.
Exactly. Listen, we have 2 great party gifts on this show so far.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's the Camo beer belt holds 6 cans or bottles. Oh, I don't have any bottles. I didn't test out bottles. Oh, I'm sorry. We're not getting the true hands-on experience here. I've finished the ammo. This is the ammo belt style. It looks pretty sad. I'm not gonna lie. It looks as if I am.
This
I'm
looks like
working
you've
on
already drinking the contents of the 6 beers.
It does. It looks like the beer belly belt instead of the beer belt. I think.
Oh, you know what? Are they playing it like on a joke? Like I've got a 6-pack. Like
Hey, you want to see my 6-pack?
Muscles.
Here you go.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Oh.
I got a 6-pack.
Oh, I got a 6-pack right here.
Okay.
6-pack of Diet A&W root beer. That's right. So if you would like to buy the Camo beer belt that holds 6 cans of whatever you want, you can head on over to Amazon or gizwiz.biz to check out the link, or gizwiz.tv.
And your feeling about this device? Because I always on my website say, and Chad's take.
My take is it does what it advertises. There's no, you don't get any hidden agendas here with the beer belt. It will keep beer attached to your midsection. Whoa. Maybe it will. I almost just lost. There we go. I didn't clip it in correctly. I want to see if I could pull off the You want to see my six-pack? There we go. I got a six-pack under this shirt. I know.
Yeah, that's good. It looks good too. I
really
this is a
think I'm. I'll bet that Abercrombie and Finch, the modeling agency, will call me any moment now for my six-pack.
That's good. Very classy.
Hey, good looking. How are you doing? So that is
my six-pack. Yeah. Okay.
I know. If you punch it, it'll hurt almost as much as aircraft grade aluminum.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's only can grade aluminum. So that is the crappy corner for this week. What you know what's popping to mind right now? How close are we to the end? Oh no, we still have one more week. One more week in the month. So one more week of
just
outside
one.
gadgets. Just one. Yeah, because
that's right. Yeah, just one more week. Okay.
Right. Because the next is the second after that.
Are you going to ask the Patreons what you should do next?
I think so. If you back us on Patreon and you're one of our patrons, I like to ask. Sometimes I'll have a general where anyone can submit any answer, or I may give you a choice between 3 different options that I think are really good. So that is the beer belt. Get it on Amazon. With that, it is time to move on to Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
They're geeky and they're goofy. Together they are loopy. When gadgets pass away, he takes them out to play. In Dick's Gadget Warehouse.
Foghorn. Now it's time
and as you know, we're using the Dick's Gadget Warehouse segment for all our viewer videos, whether they're gadget warehouse items or not. We have another My Favorite Gadget thing. And this is a gadget. I have no idea why you need... well, you tell me what you think about it after the video. So I'll read the little note first. Hi, Dick and Chad. In this video, I mentioned that the toaster top... Did you ever hear of a toaster top as a device?
No.
Okay.
The top of the toaster?
I mentioned the toaster top was $12 and the knobs were $7. On checking Amazon again, the list price for the toaster top is $15.99 and the knobs start at $7.99. However, at the time of writing this, the 4-slice version is being sold for $10.62. And some knobs are as expensive as $11.99. Now, this will make more sense if you watch this video.
Perfect. Oop, that's an incorrect video.
Talk about one of my favorite gadgets. So, what the heck is this? It's a piece of metal.
It's
is it a blackboard for your hamster? A kaleidoscope for the blind? Well, it's a little hint. It's got a little handle here. A little corn cob.
Wow. Corn crusher.
Give up yet?
Crushes it's creamy corn soup.
This is a toaster top.
Oh.
The top for your toaster. So, just from their packaging, they're a sleek new way to keep dust and insects out of your toaster. Don't hide your toaster with fabric cover, or with a fabric cover. Show it off. Toaster tops are made from aluminum and sit on top of your toaster to protect the inside. Warning, toaster tops may get hot if, I guess they meant placed, on toaster while in use. Remove your toaster top to make your toast.
Yeah.
I guess they say there to make a toaster, but I don't think that's right. And replace once toaster has cooled. Always unplug your toaster when it is not in use. They always seem to mention the patent is pending. The
Please don't steal
price of this bad boy is about $12, I think, on their website. And then the knobs are sold separately. So this knob, grab the packaging. This is the corn on the cob knob. And I think the knobs were
I like that.
$7. So
it's a big box.
let's just put this bad boy in the toaster.
He's got a really nice toaster.
Yeah, he does.
Whoa. I guess I would
no
want to
matter.
protect
Got
that.
There we go.
I have a toaster with sliding doors.
Toaster top.
That is funny. That is a good one. I was wondering is it one size fits all?
I never covered a toaster. Did you?
I've never covered my toaster. In my house, and I don't know if that's just because I live in the big fancy city, but I don't have to deal with dust or insects getting into my toaster.
Yeah. I know. It does seem, someone in the chat room was saying $20 by the time you add the knob and it does seem like a lot of money.
Yeah.
Although that guy's toaster was beautiful.
He had a wonderful toaster.
He should have done the toaster as the video.
I wonder how did he even find the toaster top?
No, that the same way that someone found the 6-pack beer holder thing. And also, I love it. It says, if you put it on your toaster while you're making toast, it may get hot. May get hot?
May get hot.
Kidding? You could scramble eggs. Oh, that's good. You could make eggs while you're making toast.
That's it. Don't
energy
waste heat.
saver.
We need to make the toast top griddle.
Yes.
Is what we have to.
We'll buy these for $12.
Right.
And we'll sell them as the toaster top griddle for $22.99.
And then we'll patent it and make sure it says patent pending on every single one of the.
Every single one. And then we won't offer corncob knobs.
No, that was a good idea, but they have taken it. We'll have to go for skillet sliders or something.
Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, that gentleman's name, let me go back and find it again. Chad. Oscar from El Paso, a proud Patreon supporter.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. And we should say these ads don't pay a lot of money. So we're not making a killing, and we just basically we just spend a lot of money going to shows and paying rent and bills.
Listen, the 6-pack doesn't buy itself.
That's right. That's right.
And the show definitely has operating costs. Having that webcam. The reason I don't have a single right now is because this gosh darn webcam is broken. So I'll have to go buy another one.
There you go. Buying stuff. That was Oscar from El Paso. We need more viewer videos. Okay. My favorite gadget, like Oscar did. I invented this. Something weird that you have around the house, or our very favorite, a gadget that you just keep around and can throw out. And it's just amazing. What's amazing is that people, when we show those videos, go, oh, I had that. Uncle Biff had that. So any gadget you have up in the attic or in the kitchen drawer that you really don't use, but you don't want to throw it out, put it on video, 2 minutes, 3 minutes max, put it on YouTube and send us the link at mail@gizwiz.tv, and you will get an autographed copy of Mad Magazine and one of those 35-year-old Alfred E. Newman pictures. And I'm a little behind in sending out Mad magazines, only because the Mads are, remember at the beginning of the show, all those boxes?
Yes.
Some of my Mads are in those new boxes, some of my Mads are in one of those boxes. So as I unpack, I will send out Mads. Okay.
Time to move on to the letters.
And the letter is, hello, my name is Gary Howard. I'm a high school student trying to set up a cheap streaming studio in my house.
Ooh.
Chad, can you tell me what model Genovation control pad you used?
Yes, absolutely. So,
And how did you program it to do the sound effects like you showed? I have a good computer.
I love this.
I have a good collection of MP3 effects I can play via my computer. I would like to press a key like you do and have an effect play. You also mentioned you used free streaming software.
Mm-hmm.
Any help you have would be greatly appreciated. Thank you very much, Gary Howard.
So I use here. Let's first cut to.
So that thing is called Genovation?
Right. So underneath what we have named the Monocaster.
The Monocaster.
Yeah, this is the Genovation, which is like innovation.
CP24, right? I can see through it.
CP24 is the model number. And normally someone would use it like this, and you can kind of tell because the text is this way. I just turn it on its side to use it in this.
And when they used it that way, what are they doing with it?
Normally you would set this up to do a lot of key presses at once. Like here, I'm going to try to show you the software that you would use, or that I use when setting this up. So here, let me also choose open and get. I think we're using Giz Wiz. I hope we are. Yes, maybe.
Giz
I don't know.
Wiz?
The Giz Wiz. Sorry, I'm trying to figure out how to. So here is the software that we use. And it has sort of a control pad layout over here. I can delete that because I just used it. Oops. Well, I definitely won't save this. And on each of these little things, they correspond. Here, let me see if I can open it. No, please don't save my changes. I might be on Untitled. Yes, there we are. Okay, so on each of these little keys, it will have a corresponding sort of grid. And so what someone would normally do is inside of this grid, you can add a lot of different things. So let's say you use Photoshop an awful lot, or you use maybe some sort of industrial application a lot. Let me see if I can also find something that isn't using this one. So this one's blank, so I'll play around with this key. So in here, let's say what you would do is hit Control Save, and so you can see that left Control I pushed down, then while it was down I hit Save, then the control came up. And then you once that happens, you could also add, I believe there's two levels here. You could then type something like Giz Wiz and then do an underscore and then 1500, and then so what that would do is it would save it. We might even want to do a control, something, and it would type all of that in at once by hitting one button, and it would go through that entire command. And that is what someone would normally use this for. What I'm using it, the way I'm using it, is on this first one, I've used this, which is 1 on the keypad. So if I hit that, it's the keypad number 1, and it's only the numpad. Now in the streaming software that I use, which is called OBS, which I can't really show you without, we're going to get a really weird effect here.
No, that's okay.
We're going to get this, whoa, and I can't show you because it's just going to continue to broadcast itself. But within OBS, you can set auto triggers. So whenever I hit the numpad number 1, it will always switch to the scene that we're on right now. And if I hit numpad number 2 or number 3, it'll switch to Dick. And so depending on which key I press, the software that I use, which is free, open broadcast software, OBS, it will switch to that. So There was another question. Oh, and it's for audio routing, I use a program called Voice Meter Banana. That looks like this. It is exactly...
Oh, yeah, that's neat.
This is amazing. This solved all of our audio issues when we were having it. And you can see this is my mic, this is Dick's mic. We have the desktop. We have 2 desktop virtual inputs. So whatever comes from, whenever I play a video, I import it into OBS and switch to the video. It just starts to play. It'll come through this one, so I can level out the sound if I want to. And then anything from my desktop, so if I play a YouTube video, it'll come through this one, and I could change the sliders around. Double-click that to reset it. We have a few different outputs over on this side. You could do 3 different hardware outputs. So if I had 3 different headphone things, so if I had a sound card, maybe the front jack of my computer, and I had an external USB device, I could output video to or sound to all of those. And then there are 2 broadcasts, which are virtual outputs, and one of those is being caught by OBS. And you'll see over here, I can change which mic gets sent to. So right now, my microphone is being sent to A1, which is the way that I listen, which is this right here. So if I turn that down, it gets quiet for me. I could send it to A2, and you can see right now there's no voice thing happening on A2. But if I hit it, boop, test, test. Oh, it's muted, so you don't see it. Let's try A3. A3, there we go. You see it, my voice pop into A3 right there. And we have this set so that whenever Dick talks, you will not go to Broadcast 2 because you're listening to Broadcast 2 on Skype. Broadcast 2 is what Skype hears, and if I sent you your voice to that, you'd hear an echo back.
An echo back.
Right.
Yeah.
And so here, if I'm quiet and my voice meter goes away, you'll see that over here on Broadcast 2, Dick's voice doesn't go. So say something, Dick.
11111.
There you go. And so you can see that it didn't go back to him. So that's the audio software I use to route audio around. And then finally, you were asking how do I get the control pad to play audio? And that is using this software, EXP Soundboard. And with this, I have hotkeys that will play various MP3s or files. So anytime I hit F17, it will play Chad's Crappy Corner. I'll hit it now.
You know you don't need it.
And then you can also set up a hotkey to stop all sounds, which is a different thing I have. So if we go back to the board, this is mapped to F17, which basically on a normal keyboard, you'd never be able to get to F17 because it doesn't even show up. So I don't have any fear of accidentally hitting that on an actual keyboard. And then I've mapped stop, which I think is like F24 or something, to this key right here. And each of these keycaps come out and you can just write whatever you want on it. So I've written CCC for Chad's Crappy Corner, GW for Gadget Warehouse, the letter is sort of on there, and stop all sounds. And you can see some of the notes on my other things. So before, when I mentioned I don't have enough room for scenes, this is one of the reasons that whenever you watch live, there is no advertiser lower third because I just cannot create enough scenes for another set of lower thirds on every single angle that we have on the Giz Wiz. So,
oh my gosh.
Was that too complicated? Is anyone still awake? Knock, knock, knock.
This is my studio.
Yeah.
So this goes into the headphone jack, and I hope this is not over your head. So if your sound is too loud, you can adjust it individually, even though this goes into one jack. Two different people
can listen,
can adjust the volume to what they want. I know.
Yeah,
I know it's kind of overwhelming, a little too techy after Chad's explanation. But anyway.
So that's how we got the Giz Wiz up and running here. It's amazing that the only thing I bought really was the webcams, the stands that they stay on, the Monocaster, the wireless keyboard and mouse. I originally had a wired one.
What does that caster thing cost?
It was actually pretty expensive because it's more of a...
The Genovation thing?
Yeah, it's more of like an industry thing, so they can kind of charge a little bit more. Let me see how much.
You know, I think it was
it was
maybe
it was above
like
$50.
$90.
Yeah, let me look.
Yeah.
Here it is for $85.
$85. Okay.
Right. And they have a lot. This is the smallest one they have, but they have many different boards. So this one's over $100 with tons and tons of different key combinations. But I like the look of the small one. It doesn't take up too much space.
Yeah,
and
it's more our speed.
It does everything we need. It does everything.
We don't need no more stinking knobs.
Not at all. We don't need no more knob. We don't need the corn cob knob here on the Monocaster.
No.
So that was a long explanation for a simple question.
Okay, so Gary Howard, if you're still awake,
yes,
I hope you wrote down all of those programs.
Perfect.
And yet, we make it look easy.
We make it look... Oh, I lost you. Make it look what?
I said we make it look easy.
We try. Or if we make it look hard, then you guys think that we're working a lot more than we actually are. Thank you so much to our patrons for supporting us this episode. You guys are fantastic. We have 374 patrons at $814 per episode. That is so generous. Thank you, everyone who supports the show. I want it to be said that you are very appreciated. Thank you.
Absolutely. It is great. Otherwise, we would have went from twit to nothingness.
Yes. It would have been that thing of, hey, you remember the Giz Wiz? Do you remember that show?
Remember that show?
Yeah.
And then also the people in the chat room. It's great that we have so many fans.
Yeah, we have over 90 people right now.
Yeah, that is great. That is just amazing.
Yeah, absolutely amazing.
Yeah. And people who also watch me on Leo. So I do Leo on Saturday. I'll do a radio spot with Leo. Then I'll do 2 extra radio spots with Leo because he's going on vacation. Then they're going to do more stuff. Then they're going to do the screensavers. Then there'll be a Giz Fizz. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
It'll be late. And next week we're back to normal.
Yes.
And you're going to send me a schedule because you're going other places.
I am. Very soon I am heading to oh gosh, we probably have to pre-record then. In 2 weeks, I'm going to London for, I think there's only one Thursday that I'll miss, I believe.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll be in London for Minecon, the Minecraft convention. And
is that like the largest selling game ever?
It's pretty close to it. It's pretty close. Huh? It may be. I'm not sure because like I'm trying to think of something like Doom or something, but that was pirated a lot. I don't know if it's the largest selling game ever. I know that their sales number are just insane, So, yeah.
Well, you know what? After we finish the show, hang around and tell me your schedule.
Sounds great. Also, don't forget to go head on over to gizwiz.biz. There is the What the Heck Is a Game, but also show notes and descriptions about all of our products. On gizwiz.tv, we link to these posts so you can find them. But if you want to find out more information about everything we talked about, this is fantastic. This is a fantastic resource. While you're here, play What the Heck Is It? Where you have to guess what this gadget is. This is the whole gadget. This isn't just part of the gadget. It's absolutely everything.
Correct.
We're not hiding a bit from you just off camera. And it's obvious to me that this is a way to retie hairnets. Sometimes you get really professional hairnets, and they get a little bit tangled. And you got to figure out how to get all the threads back in order. So you use this as a guide, and you can clip that onto your pants or something. And it's obviously a way to retie hairnets. Obviously. There are 12 Mad magazines.
You can send that in, yeah.
Yeah, send that.
Send that in.
Don't take it from me, but send it anyway. There are 12 Mad magazines for correct answers, but 24 Double the Mad magazines signed by Dick himself for hilarious, funny, cute, or clever answers. So get your answers in at gizwiz@aol.com. GizWizBiz. GizWizBiz.
Yes,
at
GizWizBiz@aol.com. Yes, I have other email addresses. I have professional email addresses, but that one is the easiest.
Mail at gizwiz.tv.
Yes, mail at yes.
If you want to catch the show live, we try to go live every Thursday, unless if there's some big scheduling issue, like this week. Thursday around 4:30 Pacific, 7:30 Eastern Time. And if you don't catch live, don't worry. We have made the best website we can possibly try to make for you at gizwiz.tv. There you can see all of our past episodes. You can watch us live once we actually do go live. Here we are live right now. And there's the chat room. There's ways to subscribe on iTunes or RSS. There is the chat room and then all of our old episodes. There's links to even more archives about the show. Patreon, if you want to support, patreon.com/GizWiz is too difficult. And you can also contact us here using the email provided. Thank you guys so much for watching the Giz Wiz, and we'll see you next week.
I'll be here.